welcome to my channel World of AWS. I hope you all are doing good. So in this video we are going to discuss DevOps monitoring tool. Okay, so as a DevOps engineer, what monitoring tool you should aware of, but it's depend on the your project or client, whatever environment they are using and how they are monitoring it. So in the different scenario you will interact with different monitoring tools. Okay, so before going ahead and discuss about the monitoring tool, like I want to discuss about what kind of monitoring we usually do. So what things we monitor using this monitoring tools. So first, like server monitoring, your like EC2 where your application is running. If your website is got unreachable, then you have to troubleshoot it. Then how you can do it? You can do it using monitoring tool. You can check for the log, you can look for the errors, whatever error occurred at that specific time, and you can go ahead and you can troubleshoot it. Okay, then it come into the like network monitoring. So if your like server and end user is not getting communicated properly, they are taking your server is taking too much time to respond them, then it comes under network monitoring. Then you can also check the log, whatever things where your application is running. You can, whatever monitoring tool you are using, according to that you can go and check for the log and you can troubleshoot it. And the last one is cost monitoring. Okay, so cost monitoring, like you have a specific budget like 10k or something like that you have, then you have to monitor it, because a lot of company have their own budget for this specific thing. You can consider it. Okay, like if they have for dev environment they have 10k, and prod environment they have 50k, like they have set up. Okay, so you need to also monitor this cost, not go beyond the threshold, whatever threshold they have put there. So that cost should not go beyond that. Okay, so these three things you need to monitor using this monitoring tool. So first one is server monitoring, second one was network monitoring, and third one was cost monitoring. Okay, so let's go ahead and discuss about the monitoring tools now. So first tool we have Prometheus. So Prometheus is an open source monitoring and alerting toolkit that is highly popular in DevOps community. It can collect metrics from various sources, store them in a time series database, and provide a query language for collecting and visualization. Okay, so you can use Prometheus and you can collect the data and you can like visualize it using Grafana or some other tool as well if you want. Okay, so Prometheus is open source. You can install on your server and you can configure prometheus.yml. Okay, and you can collect the data from the various sources. Another tool we have Grafana. So Grafana often used in conjunction with Prometheus. So Grafana mostly get used with Prometheus to collect data and visualize in Grafana dashboard. Okay, Grafana is open source platform for creating dashboard and visualizing data from various data sources including Prometheus, InfluxDB and more. Like you can collect the data using Prometheus from any server or application, and you can visualize it using Grafana. Okay, so we have another tool, that is Javix. Okay, a mature open source monitoring solution that offer network and application monitoring capabilities. Okay, it can collect data through agent, SNMP, JMX and more. Okay, so Nagios, so a widely used open source monitoring system that can monitor host, service and network devices. It supports the use of plugin for extension it monitoring capabilities. Okay, so Javix I have never interacted with, Nagios I have interacted with, Grafana I have, and Prometheus I already interacted with. Okay, so I have created a separate video like how we can collect metrics from various resources and various server, and how we can visualize the metrics in Grafana. So you can also check my playlist. So another tool we have Datadog. Okay, so Datadog is a cloud-based monitoring and analytic platform. So that provide real-time insight into the performance of application and infrastructure. Okay, it support a wide range of integration and offer feature like APM application platform, sorry, for performance monitoring and log management. Okay, so Datadog, what is it? Like it is a cloud-based monitoring service. Okay, you don't have to install your agent. You don't have to do a lot of. You don't have to write a lot of files to monitor your host. You just need to create one account on your Datadog. Okay, you can create your account and you can integrate all the services with Datadog. Okay, you can give your AWS account ID and you can do integration, and it will start collecting the logs and data whatever resources you having in your AWS account or other cloud environment. Another tool we have New Relic, a SaaS-based monitoring and observability platform that focus on application performance monitoring. Okay, infrastructure monitoring and user experience monitoring. It often used to optimize web application. So New Relic is also similar to Datadog. Okay, but it is software as a software as a service. Okay, but here it is cloud based service. Okay, so New Relic is software as a service. Okay, so here you can also collect data. You need to install New Relic agent on your host, then it will start collecting the data from that host. Okay, and you can check the logs if any issue occurred. Okay, so another tool we have Dynatrace. Okay, so an AI powered observability platform that offer application platform performance monitoring, infrastructure monitoring, and digital experience monitoring. Okay, it provide automated insight and root cause analysis. So using data Dynatrace, you can also monitor your application, you can also check the logs, and you can also find the root cause of the like error, whatever error is getting occurred and your site or application becoming unreachable, you can check. Okay, using this. And ELK, another tool we have like ELK. E stand for Elasticsearch, L stand for Logstash, okay, and K stands for Kibana. So Elasticsearch, Logstash, and Kibana. So this stack is often used for log management and log analysis. So this stack like Elasticsearch, Logstash, and Kibana mostly used for log management and analysis. So Elasticsearch is used to store and search log, Logstash for log processing and enrichment, and Kibana for log visualization. Okay, so you don't have to use here like Prometheus, Grafana. You can use this stack. So Elasticsearch, Logstash, and Kibana. You need to configure it. Okay. So another tool we have Splunk. So a versatile platform for searching, monitoring, and analyzing machine generated data, including logs, metrics, and security data. It can be used for operational intelligence and security monitoring. So Splunk is mainly used for security monitoring and it also getting used for like collecting the metrics from various host and application. And last one, the tool we have, that one is app dynamics. Okay, a performance monitoring and APM, application performance monitoring tool that provides deep insight into the performance of application, end user monitoring and business transaction monitoring. So this one is app dynamic. It is also used for application monitoring, application performance monitoring, deep inside of deep insight of performance of your application, end user monitoring, like what kind of request end user is making and what kind of response he is getting. And it's also monitor business transaction. Okay, so we have we if we go to any site here, right, like go for Prometheus. Okay, and we can go it here and we can search for Prometheus. We can go to docs and we can see all the document here, what is how the how it can monitor the services. Here it's showing like microservices Kubernetes file. Okay, it will monitor the things like this. Okay, and you can set up in your project or according to your requirement. You can use the Prometheus and other tool as well, okay, according to your requirement. So that's it for this video. This one is the quick brief of DevOps monitoring tool. I hope you found this video informative and helpful. If you have any query, then please do let me know in the comment section. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe my channel and do check out my other playlist as well. See you in the next video. Thanks.